Alright, I am going to try to find my way to this little quest. Ooh, there's a crystal bombing spot. I'll take care of that. Oh, and there's a... Oh, hold up a minute. Hold up. No, that's just a bird. Never mind. But we'll do the crystal thing for sure. I'm kind of getting the hang of the flying.
So let's try out the other goals.
So look at this. Where was the last time you saw this?
What?
Where was the last time we saw this mechanic?
What?
The Amber Story Quest. That was the last time we've been able to fly and drop bombs. It's been since 1.0. They brought back the flying and dropping bombs from the Amber Story Quest. The only time in the game that we've been able to attack while gliding. Like the game just kind of forgot that, oh yeah, there was that one time that you could drop bombs as a wind glider.
So I chose metallic gold from the color.
Okay.
It can't.
Okay, I'm gonna do quest here.
It just can't.
I don't want to talk about. There's the pool. I've been waiting to find the pool. I want to go in here and see what's Ooh, they have lots of stuff going on in here. Entry. Hello there, Outlander. Are you the Outlander offerer they spoke of? Yes, I have heard of a valiant human who is bonded to a Pari, and it's been centuries since this land last witnessed something so wondrous. We Pari used to walk with humans and would both build our homes in the Vorushika Oasis. Despite the threat of darkness, its corrosion never once stained the oasis, thanks to the protection of the Hausvari Spokin and the Kavarina. Though centuries have passed, those years remain my most cherished memories. Sorry, who are you again? I'm in charge of looking after the Amatra pool. I have not set a foot outside this place since Lady Zervin sealed the oasis. The Amrita pool? The Amrita pool is where we Pari are granted life. In it flows the primordial water left behind by our god. It's all thanks to the Amrita that countless motes of Kavarina have gained power and life. We all turn into plumes of purifying light after exhausting our strength, leaving behind nothing but pure memories. And memories that belong to the Kavarina will return to the Hasfokim through the Amrita pool. The Amrita is all that is needed to wash away the deepest sadness and sorrow. With its nourishment, one shall regain their pristine form as the Kavarinas but familiar. And the offerer is the one who will help those familiars of Kavarina return to the Sea of Flowers. But ever since human warriors ceased performing that duty, Pari, who have drained their strength by resisting the defilement, have not been able to return to the Sea of Flowers. Fortunately, now that we've been visited by a human warrior once again, scattered plumes of purifying light shall return to this place eventually. The Amatria pool will accept all remembrances so long as an offering is made, and the waters and the tree will bestow blessings upon you. This is also the mercy of the divine. Worker shop. Oasis and Mitra Pool has been unlocked. Blooms of purifying light can be found scattered across the land, defended by Cavarina. Some of them have been obtained by have to be obtained through special methods. Offer plumes of purifying light to the Amatria pool to increase its level, granting you the blessings of the waters and trees. Each time you make an offering, the Amatria pool will randomly give different blessings. Randomly? Oh. After 6 offerings have been given, you will obtain the rewards from all the blessings. When you obtain 30 plumes of purifying light, you will obtain a revelation from an Amatria pool that will mark the location of the remaining plumes. Cool. Alright, we'll make 1 offering. I don't know. So we got Prima Gems and we got some gold books. Cool. So that's level 1. We got some more books, this time silver books. But we've awakened another step. Level 2. Get some weapon materials. Okay. And now we're level 3. Got 1 more offering before we have to go venturing some more. And some aura and some heroes wits. Cool. So we've offered 6 times. And if we offer 6 times total, we get all the rewards, including the nameplate. Cool. All right. So that's good. Good number of primogems, actually. And you know what we do with primogems? We wish. We wish for Kuki Shinobu. Wish for Kuki Gizamobu. Kuki. Kuki. No Kuki. Okay.
What's a good score for this game? This thing?
15,000 is the max. The max, whatever. 8,000 is all the rewards.
Okay, so looks like I'm only gonna get 6,000 off the rate I'm going. The Zhao.
Did you
get bosses?
Did you up the difficulty to 4 or you?
Yeah, I'm at
okay.
4. I also don't know how to do this.
Okay, no.
I kind of didn't look at the parts. I'm just kind of playing with it.
Well, once you go back in, you can always go back, and if not, it's up to you. Sorry, I haven't done that event today. I probably will do it tomorrow. I'm not in a hurry to do it today. I'm in a hurry to do some more of this. I need to find more people, apparently. All right, so that's that quest. That was just a quest to go somewhere. Now we've got these 2.
Now let's run with my automatic attack damage.
Okay, we gotta find Mir here.
I miss my hyper scroll.
What?
Did I miss hyper scroll?
Yeah, hyper scroll's nice.
But frankly, the mouse on my watch text, and every click was like it was a click.
Yeah.
Every single scroll was a click. That would work.
Right.
It was a metal scroll wheel with a piece of plastic, like a normal mouse.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of felt like super tactile.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like the mushiness-ish, kind of like softer feeling of this mouse scroll.
Okay.
But that's a me.
All right. I don't want to talk about mice right now. I know it's what you're thinking about, what you're doing, but I don't want to talk about mice. I want to find the missing Pari and carry their souls to the pool so that they can move on to the next life. That's what I want to do. Oh, there's one over there. Oh, he's so high up. I have to go get him. That is a climb for sure. Need to go up there somehow. Maybe this will help me get there. Yeah, the umbrella is so much better on Cookie, because Cookie doesn't need recharge, because her burst is good, but it's not like a necessary part of her kit. So you just don't need to worry about her burst. Just use it when you've got it, and don't worry about it. I like the little chime it does when you leave the party mode. I don't know what that flower is for. Cradley has appeared. We've done to this. But we're trying to search for somebody, so we're gonna go to the person we're searching for. It's that way somewhere. There's a path over there. Maybe I'll take that path. I'd have to climb on. No, looks like it's pretty straightforward. It's a path.
眩しい日の光、鬱陶しいわね。こんなんじゃ居眠りもできないじゃない。
Ooh, a race. I put my racing team on. I think I'll switch to my racing team. Racing team. That's where we're going.
I think I'm talking about my mouse so much because I'm shocked I don't have remorse for buying it.
Oh,
I'm actually enjoying the thing I bought.
well, you spent literally years researching, so it's only a matter of like maybe that's how it should be.
Like, I don't have any regrets. It's what I want. It has the customizability I want. Because I can turn it to 12 ms, which is what my other mouse had.
Right. Story.
Mouse.
Okay.
It's so nice.
All right. Are you sure we're going the right way, Sarush? You seem to have been around these parts before. Stop making such a disgraceful noises. Would I lead you wrong? Hail, floater. You could stand to learn from our Basmati and her unflinching call. To be honest, I'm kind of nervous too. That's right. This place doesn't look safe at all, just like the last time we came here. Such trivial trials, they pale in comparison to the sacrifice that I must offer up later. Ah, I misspeak. You, pale floater, are not as bold as my Basmati, but perhaps one may consider retreating to the slightest sign of danger a wise choice. Right, that's right. Prowler's in charge of being brave, while Paimon's in charge of being smart. That's why we make the best of buddies, after all. Nice going, buddy. Hey, right. Paimon thinks that was a good reminder, too. But did I not give you your title for not, Basmati? Do you give praise to my bravery more, pray? Well, Prowler's known Paimon longer. When she's not being your Basmati, she's nothing wrong with her sparing some time to praise Paimon. Anyway, don't sweat the small stuff, Zoosh. You're not really doing anything that especially needs praising right now, are you? My great work is not for the present, but for the future. Still, at this very moment, you are being given the privilege to witness where it all begins. Well, if you say so. Speaking of which, where to find me here, that foolish familiar of thorns? She must be suffering right now. Wait, is she trapped in there? We have got to go save her. The power of the purple mist you witnessed previously and the demons of Dev stem from the same source. Mihir's task should have been to keep such wicked powers from running rampant upon this earth. Under the sign of Aphosha, the power of the two forces warring here ebb and flow. We Pari should be dauntless, willing to fight till we ourselves are torn to shreds. But Mihir, I shouldn't wonder if she searches for some way to protect herself, even now, conducting some loathsome struggle. Wait, aren't you allies? Are you really going to leave your fellow Pari to her fate like that? You wouldn't be unable to rescue your comrade, would you? Maybe you're right. The problem could very well be something that not even Sarush can solve. It is no difficult matter saving Mihir. Perhaps I might even call it trivial. But we Pari each have our own mission, and we also have different ideals. She must have found some position equal in seclusion and defensibility before using a gray gate to seal both the demons and herself in. If she could move more freely, she would be like that Cavarina, begging for aid and prostrating herself before all, sundry to earn pity. The Cavarina can even prostrate themselves? Maybe if they try hard enough? Plebeians miss the point. back to the heart of the matter. We did disperse some purple mist, but their root cause remains unresolved. I doubt that she can hold out for much longer. How pitiful. Ah, what a horrible sight. To be as Mihir is corroded by filth, falling from spotless to a sinful state. Yet despite to preserve herself, had the elder not bade me to come. After all, you do care. Hardly. I merely wish to see that if that useless fool has any regrets or not. If she turns back to us and accepts our aid, then perhaps I shall spare her a moment or two. After all, the flower, the star of the songs of praise, shall seem less radiant if the green leaves are not there to serve as its foil. The flowing labor shall be little. The following labor shall be little, but it is still a radiant shard. Thus, mighty mind, record it down with a reverent heart, and use even this mote of shattered light to grace your mighty hymn. We can talk about the less important stuff later, Sarush. Let's figure out how to save me here first, okay? Less important, you say? Ha! So be it. Mihir's sinful form renders her unable to do her duty, but as the thorns remain, as long as I lend some of my strength, scattering this defilement should cost me but little effort. As for the downward path, let us following the wandering Caraverina we just saw. Well, if Surush is so sure, let's try getting closer then. Follow the bird. Right. Fortunately, we cleaned it out earlier.
颯のごとく
Take us. Most likely to the thing that looks like a gate, but we'll find out. Ooh, it's taking us to a door. In we go. Enough talk. Let us proceed. Here should be just ahead. Why does it feel like Surge is kind of unhappy? Good question, Paimon. Quest marker. Ooh, purple smoke. We'd have to free that from... Okay. We gotta freeze. Let's do some more purple smoke cleaning here. Is it this one? Ooh. Oh, she's trapped. Wait, is that Mihir? Is she stuck? Seems like the purple mist has already made it all the way its way down here. Whatever shall we do now, Sarush? Can we just do what we did earlier, you know, give some of your power to the thorns and free her? Why, of course. I shall save her. After all, she does seem so very piteous, infested with corruption, and helpless as she is. Alright, this isn't the right time to throw shade, sweetheart. Exactly, we've got to save her, and quick. And yet, I have not heard her repent. I shall hear her reputation of her obduracity and her supplication for my aid. Oh, come on, are you serious? We don't have time for that kind of talk. Paimon thought you were just speaking in anger. Lovely and invincible Lady Sarouche, shall you not hear my counsel?
I'm free from voice meter.
Are you sure that's gonna work? Well then, if you too say so, my Basmati, after all, fulfilling your wishes once in a while is indeed within the purview of one so exalted as I. Ugh, seriously? Paimon wishes you'd listen to her too. Sarouche! What were you gonna say? No more voice meter?
No more voice meter.
Why'd you get rid of voice meter?
Because I don't have to use it no more. Because Mike is finally set up with Logitech G Hub. Yeah, Logitech G Hub. And my heck, I have to look for Logitech G Hub, I think. And my headphones work with Discord now.
Okay.
Properly.
Alright, I'm gonna solve this puzzle this time. Ooh. Gotta fight monsters first.
やっ震えなさい
雲が来る借りなく時風の行く先を
A wild gastrodon has appeared. Oh. It's taken care of. All we had to do was fight, guys. Okay. Let's also talk to the lady, but first we're gonna follow this guy to the next area. Because this is curious. Unless this is just our way out. Yeah, I think that's just our way out. Maybe? Yeah, it's just our way out. Okay. Good to know.
風よ
急がなくてもいいのよ
Ah, here she is. Awesome. Are you all right, Mihir? Well, I suppose she is alive. If barely, and covered in sin and weakened to the extent that she may only defend herself. Good thing we arrived early and had you with us, Sarouche. Sarouche who took humans for companions. Sarouche who lost her way. Sounds like there's some secret meaning behind her words. Do not get near her, lest the defilement that emanates from her touches you. It seems that she has not only foregone a heart of gratitude, but has lost much of her intellect, or she would not use such baseless words to reproach me. Thank you, Sarouche. If it was not for you and your companions, I would have needed much time to gather my strength. And even then, I am unsure if I could stood against the rising filth on my own. The sign of Aphosia could be seen all too clearly, even from the bottom of the valley, but thorns can only crawl upon the ground, never to reach the sky, not even the reflection of the skies on the earth. Of course, after all, I am the one who is destined to make sacrifices and extinguish the sign. And I must add that the traveler is no companion of mine, nor is Paimon. She is my Basmati, and a willing instrument recording my great work. Okay. 2 degrees off, but that's okay. That's right. We are companions, aren't we? Just saving me here isn't enough to complete what Zervin asked us to do, right? I see. So you have something to request of me, Sarouche? What? Have your senses gnawed into tumbleweed during your imprisonment and departed to the Tamir Mountains into the nameless dunes? It is by my magnanimity in not remembering past slights that my basmati has been given to leave to record your name within the hymn that sings my praise. Your sinful form, stained with defilement, should never otherwise have appeared within those stanzas. You should thank me, Mihir, if it was not for our elder. Whatever. We will do this to obtain the twinned horn chaplet. For that reason, you must return with me to the Vorkusha Oasis. Speaking of which, Sarush, you keep talking about stained with defilement, this and sinful form, that. What do you even mean? It is the duty of us familiars of the thorn to prevent defilement from spreading across the earth and guard against corrosion. But when we battle against the demons of Dev, injury is nigh unavoidable. And if you had been shattered in battle with them, that might have been worth a song. But stained as you are, you can hardly be counted as one of us. If it were not for my coming to your rescue, you would likely have continued some pathetic struggle here, till the world forgot you, and you utterly faded away. Those are the words of the human who has befriended you, Sarush. He is no ordinary human. He is the Natura of the Order of Skeptics. So that's how it is. Sounds like a matter of wounded pride. Need something?
Yeah.
Just watching. Okay. That's right. Calling someone sinful because of that. Here, you poor thing. To do one's duty is not a pitiful act, nor is struggling to perform that duty for a while longer shameful. Never mind the matter of our elder. I have not fallen so low as to require your judgment. Rather, it is you who should thank me for rescuing you. Oh, come now, Sarush, stop yelling at an injured person. Well, Mihir was wounded in combat, so that counts, right? It's all right. Sarush will understand, or she will never obtain the twin horn chaplet from Zervan. But as she says, my sinful form is unacceptable in the eyes of the other party. I cannot return to the Vorkusha Oasis in this state. Merely perform a cleansing pilgrimage and all will be well. A cleansing pilgrimage? Will that take a long time? Will it be dangerous? You need not be so concerned as to the details of Mihir's deeds. After all, there shall be little room for her in the praises that shall be sung of me. She knows this road well, but in her weak and helpless state, were she to be attacked doing along the way, I doubt there would be anything left of her. What Paimon is hearing is things will be fine as long as we escort her. Don't worry, we're very experienced at that sort of thing. Yeah, Sealy time. Everyone has their mission. And they have to do their missions accordingly. Oh.
捕まえた。あら？痛がっちゃいないの？
風の赴くままに。
諦めて。
行くぞ。あ、
捕まえた。糸よ。
Tough guy here. You got a lot of help. No drops either. Oh, that's super annoying. Please stop.
So I have to put down. Tests. You get a consistent CPS. I mean, I don't have to get fast CPS. I don't have to be fast, I have to be consistent.
Okay. Oh gosh, please stop.
財を得る方法あり。急がなくてもいいのよ。眩しい日の光、鬱陶しいわね。こんなん
That's
じゃ
not what I wanted to do. I wanted to drop the thingy.
I know more about how long CPS.
We're finally out of there. We can hardly see the Harvaspa King.
Now that I know why CPS makes Minecraft easier, it will let you.
Okay.
You know, it's like I'm just overloading the server with data.
Right.
The packets is just like, blah.
And now we can also see the sign of Aphosia. We won't be able to relax until we manage to fix the crisis above us. That's true, but let's prioritize on escorting Mihir on her cleansing pilgrimage so she can regain her spotless form and return to her companion's side. Isn't it awful that she's been fighting all this time? But now that she's injured, she can't even go back. One who clings to life and self-protection, despite being filled with such filth, is unworthy of a Basmati's chronicle. What are you saying, Sarush? Mihir's been fighting all by herself to fulfill her mission all this time. She's been very brave. We should remember what she's done and praise her for it. Only humans require such things as courage. We Pari have no need of it. Sarush speaks the truth. We Pari have known our purpose since birth, and we only live to serve that purpose. We do not require remembrance. Perhaps being forgotten might be for the best. But if the day comes when none mention us again, then surely the entire earth must have been purged of all calamity. There will be no more sacrifices to be sung of, for there'll be nothing more sufferings to be remembered. I believe that shall be a wonderful day. Mihir, that day is yet distant. Not before I make the sacrifice that shall extinguish the sign of Aphosia, at least. Let us not waste our daylight here. We should be complete the cleansing pilgrimage as soon as possible. We should not allow this preamble to delay us so. I am the protagonist of this hymn. I alone. Thank you for walking me this difficult path with me. I believe that the road shall be far smoother ahead. Would you like to continue on together? Yeah, let's go on together. That is also fine by me. It's just a teleportation dialogue. All right. Is she cleansed? No, she still got to do cleansing. We're back! Guess your cleansing pilgrimage is done, huh, Mihir? And that means your defilement issues have been solved, right? Indeed, I have indeed completed the cleansing pilgrimage, but I couldn't have done it without your aid. The wind and waters here are good, and wondrous energies cycle here. For now, there's no need to worry about the defilement. Yet, this place sure is better than that valley full of purple mist. It's definitely got that soul-purifying feel to it. Purifying, indeed. That was easier than Paimon thought. Now that Mahir's clear of this defilement, the other Pari aren't going to reject her anymore, right? You can finally take a rest after all that trouble you went through, Mahir. And Sarush is closing to obtaining the chaplet as well. That's right, everybody wins. A fitting end for Mahir, perhaps, but not for me. My ending will not be something so ordinary or peaceful, or as insignificant as you are, pale floater. Paimon isn't insignificant. Well, not that Paimon's very heavy or anything either. My end shall be glorious, radiant, like that of a divine bird Smurg. I shall split into infinite motes of Kavarina, cleansing the world of its impurity. That which Mahir has done cannot be compared to what I shall yet accomplish. Yet there was only one Smurg, and there's only one Sarush. Now, there's no need to imitate others. My the smarty, it is clear that you do not understand Smurg's greatness, nor do you rate at the tragic vow and resolve of us Pari as you should. You speak but empty words full of white witlessness. My mind is made up and my heart set. I will not be moved. Kind of upset her a little bit. Ugh, Paimon doesn't get Sarush at all. Why does she insist on sacrificing herself to deal with the sign? And why is she so cold to Mahir? Yeah. She wants to be famous, but how she wants to get there, maybe not the best. Well, the way things look right now, Mahir's the one with the deeds on up to her name. So what you're saying is that Sarush hasn't done anything yet. If you think about it, Mahir has been doing her best to protect the land from corruption, but Sarush, I'd say she's pretty anxious about that. Paimon kind of gets it now. Sarush worried that if we praise Mahir, we won't do the same for her afterwards. So she wants to do something even greater. Oh, come on. Isn't she just afraid Mahir will steal her Basmati? She doesn't need to worry about that. We're born flatterers, aren't we, traveler? Let Paimon think. Let's put 4 lines of praise for Sarush in that hymn or whatever she's always going on about, and 2 for Mahir. That way everyone wins. It's like a morning sun coming. What is it? What's the... Like a morning sun coming out of gloomy mountains, escort Mahir through her cleansing pilgrimage. Okay, so that's Mahir. And then we have another one that we're supposed to find. And that is Rashnu. We're supposed to go there for Rashnu. There's it's marked on the map, but it's like way up there, right? It's way up there. We need to get up there somehow to get to it. It's way up there. Well, there's 2 of them. So there's one over there. There's one just right over there. That one's easy to get. I can get this one. Switch parties though. Gotta get on top of that mountain to get the other one. Don't know exactly how to get up there. Gotta go here. We gotta get up top. Can we get to here? Will this take us there? No, we're not. Are we under? Yeah, we're still under. So no, that doesn't. We're still under. How do we get there? A lot of climbing. That's under as well. How about this side? So on this side we can get up there? Might be a little bit of a walk, but let's go backtrack here. Got two that time. Ooh, it's another race. Racing party time. We do it without using the thingies? Can we just do it with the speed? I am speed.
捕まらない。
急がなくてもいいのよ。許さない。
I am speed. I don't need to use those things. I can just do it the old-fashioned way. Pure speed.
産卵せし在に言葉なき手がかり。
Okay, so where are we now? We're closer? Yeah, we need to go directly to the right. Up there, maybe? Well, there's lots of things to do around here. Ooh, lots of things to do around here. I'm gonna climb first. Yep, there we go. Perfect.
急がなくてもいいのよ。パーフェクト。
風を知れ、そうもみちばを散らまく惜しみ。風の
痛がっちゃいないよ。捕まえた。どの目が出るかしら。せい。財を得る方法あり。
風を知れ。
Ooh, another camp. Take care of that.
かいざ諦める。
Speed party's not quite as good at fighting as the other parties.
いい気分ね。
It's okay. Can I move that one? Is that one movable? Yes. Love that little chime it makes. Back in time? Yes. Good. What shall our challenge be this time? Alright, looks like it's a jumping flying challenge again. Kinda like those. Those are really fun.
産卵せし大に言葉なき手がかり。
There's a person to rescue. I flew by. She's gotta be down here somewhere. Here she is. There's one. Very pleasant little chime. Ooh, more blueprints. More umbrellas. I like me some umbrellas.
風の赴くままに。
ごとく
Why not? Use the force, Sarush. I don't know what that means. But that's a funny little achievement name. Launch Nero the Inquisitor to help to melt 15 dense crystals. Okay. There's also lots of little side quests on this one. But another nut over there. Why are there like Akashta nuts just lying around? I don't understand. How'd they get here? They're usually growing in a different part of the world. Oh, I don't pick it up. Some desert dudes there.
颯のごとくや颯のごとく
We're just hanging out. Guess I'll leave them alone.
Yeah.
It's not like they're bothering anybody. There's a challenge over there, though.
遁走のごくや
Combat challenge. I'm gonna switch to a more combat-oriented charting. Do this one. Who are we fighting? Defeat all which opponents? Where are the opponents? Oh, there they are.
ご助力を慰のリング糸よ工作せよはっよっ
I don't have. Two in a row. Catch that. Second attempt on that particular Pokemon in as many days. Press the card.
財を得る方法あり急がなくてもいいのよ
捕まらない
Like a single hilly trail up here. What's up, dude? How's it going? It's just hanging out. Doing his thing.
悪くない芽が出たわ今日も引き続きサボりましょう調子が良くなってから仕事を一気に終わらせるわよ
You really get a good look at him. He's not attacking me. He's non-hostile. Can't talk to him. He's completely non-hostile. He's just hanging out. I think I'm just gonna leave him alone. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with him. Oh. I gave you a treasure chest.
宝箱もジャを穴からおびき出すことができるのね
Oh my god! That was cool! Later, dude. Have a good day. That was going on YouTube. Recording's running. That's freaking awesome. Oh yeah, that was going on YouTube tomorrow.
急がなくてもいいのよ。急がなくてもいいのよ。それ。震えなさい。
風の行く先を雲がく借りなく時風を知れはっふっそこだ。
お手柄だ。じゃあ寝てもいいか？また後で来よう。今は他を探索しよう。この箱、中で寝れるかも。颯のごとく。
許さない。
風の行く先をはっ
捕まえた。財を得る方法あり。急がなくてもいいのよ。
Just paraglide over here. Ooh, there's a disc down there too. I'm gonna go do more questing. You missed the funniest quest, Noah. Yeah, okay.
Jenny.
So at the top of this cliff right here, there's a dancing hilichurl. He doesn't attack you. He just dances, right? And so I walked away.
Yeah.
And he gave me a treasure chest for walking away.
So scroll up.
Uh-huh.
Actually, scroll out so I can see your screen. Go to the coast.
Yeah.
That island
Uh-huh.
has a luxurious. Not that island. Not that island.
No spoilers. I will
It's
explore.
a chest. It's a chest you wouldn't have found.
I will explore when I explore.
Over there.
I'm just
in
saying.
that lake area, one of those islands has a chest on it.
So there's a dancing hilichurl right there. And if you walk away without attacking him, it gives you a common chest.
So it's not spoilers because you already know about this.
Okay.
On that island.
Uh-huh.
Same
Same
deal.
thing? Okay. All right. So
It's a
just
luxurious chest, I think.
all right. Well, I'll have to go visit that one too.
You already know that this is a thing in the archipelago as well. If you walked away from heli trolls, singular heli trolls that were just dancing, a common chest would appear.
Interesting. Well, there you go. All right. And then I have something going on here.
They're just on vacation. There's no need to beat the hell out of them.
Yeah, exactly. This is interesting. Kori drum. These drums were created by the Order of Skeptics' ancestors. Hit them according to a specific method to cause an elemental power within to resound. There are 3 ways of hitting the drums. Normal attacks will create a light sound, plunging attacks will create a heavy one, and stay still to create a pause. There are often drum scores near Kori drums. The scores are comprised of various leaves that are split into 3 categories: empty, half, and full, which correspond to pause, light, and heavy beats. Read the scores from left to right, top to bottom. After your performance begins, each glimmer of a Kori drum represents 1 beat. Follow the score and the beat to create the corresponding drum beats to complete your performance. Plunging attack? How am I going to get a plunging attack? I guess I got to jump off of it. Half, empty, empty, half, empty, half, half, empty. Oh. But I don't know how the beat goes. All right. 2, 3, 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. That was that one. Okay. That's 1.
天地の恵みであるな。
I don't know how to plunge attack though. That'll be interesting. Alright, so that's how that works. Oh, great. Jump on the corresponding ones according to the drum score? What? Okay. So that's 1, off, off, 1. Okay. 1.
それ
That's wrong. Okay. Let's try this again. Fucking A. Alright, let's try this again. 1. Off. Off.
風の流れ
No,
る
that's
方
wrong.
へ
Let's try this again. 1. Off, off. 1. Off, off. 1. 2.
あっぱれでござるな。
Alright, that was interesting. have another one. On, off. On, off. On. It's tap, tap, off. Tap, tap, off. Tap, tap.
Huh.
Tap. Tap. Off.
Huh.
Tap. Tap. Off. Tap.
ほれ
Tap. Okay.
天地の恵みであるな。
Tap. Tap.
風の流れる方へ。
Off. Tap. Tap. Off.
それ
Tap. Tap.
宝とは旅の醍醐味でござろう。はっ
Tap off, tap off, tap off, tap off. Tap off. Tap off. Tap off. Off.
あっぱれでござるな。それ
Hard to aim. Starts again. Where are my headphones? Go.
天地の恵みであるな。
Huh? This one is 7-dish dance. Complete all percussive prancing mushroom challenges. Cool. And then we have another race at some point. Hey, Mr. Turtle. Oh, it's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you, Mr. Turtle.
し
Tap
My headphones.
それ
They've gone missing.
See me too. What is this place? Interesting. There's a water marker on it.
Goldfish don't have a memory of 9 seconds.
あっぱれでござるな
I watched that, Miss Musters.
What?
I watched that, Miss Busters. They train their goldfish to do various things.
Oh, they did? I just knew that because the goldfish owner, the goldfish recognized the sound of the creaking of the door opening, and they started swimming to the top of the water because they knew it meant food.
I'm going to commence the water trial.
Cool. Oh, where did I put my headphone?
Well, how am I supposed to... Is it Pari has to do the work for us? Okay, there it is. Drop the water. Drop the water a little bit. Use special flowing.
I get the weirdest of songs stuck in my head. Then.
Okay. Pull the water a little bit further. The water's gone now. Challenge completed. Interesting. Oof, neck. Oh.
That's still on your head? That?
What?
You still have a cap on your head?
No, not anymore.
Yeah, here's a replacement.
Replacement cap.
No, it's a little seal.
Okay. You.
What?
Okay.
You're just chilling behind my monitor, so I thought maybe
Okay.
風の
take
赴く
it
まま
out
に
of the depths of the hell behind my monitor. The depths of eternal darkness.
No drops. Interesting. Look at that, a drum. Yeah. Core bus, one of the missing Cory drums. It has a hydro ion on it. Ooh. So we found another trunk. Interesting. I can get through there. Alright, that's fine. Don't know how to get out. So I could use the sigils to get myself out. No, it's just over here. Got it. Cool. And we did a thing. We did the hydro trial. Gosh, tells me how many more we gotta do. One for every element. We get cryo for free.
So glad I went looking for my headphones.
Oh, why?
Sometimes I get lazy and just like, I'm not gonna be able to find them. I need to get to sleep and take a headphone out and put it in a safe spot, turn it off.
Was it just in your ear or in your hair?
No, this whole thing?
I don't know. You feel a lot of hair.
Feel it. Feel the weight
I
of
thought
it.
you meant just the headphone.
No, the case.
Okay.
I lost the case. When I lose a headphone, I can play a noise. It's fine.
All right. Anyhow.
Even at 0% volume, it's still...
Okay. Anyhow. Whatever.
Losing my pant pocket.
Oof.
And I do laundry tomorrow.
We do laundry tomorrow. That's right.
And yes, this earbud is waterproof.
Uh-huh.
But the case is not waterproof.
Yeah.
And this earbud is not waterproof, it's rainproof.
All right.
It's not submerge proof.
I'm gonna do the little challenge. This looks like it's
I'm gonna go plug it in. I need like a little mount. I need to like somehow 3D print a little mount I can put it in.
yeah, that'd be good.
Actually, that should be a really fun project. I could like pull up like model it in CAD or something.
Call up your friends from the roomies. I don't know what names they're using.
Call it family friends.
Call. Yes, the family friends that have a 3D printer.
Or I can just save up
行くわ
$130.
よ
We don't have the space or the time. The only other option would be to go to the Tinkermill.
Or sneak into Altana. Download the CAD model into the 3D printer.
No, absolutely not.
What?
There shall be no sneaking. No
Break
sneaking.
into a school building.
Nope, absolutely not. No, it
Where
would,
am I at? So I can
it
probably
would be the family friends. They would recognize you. They would know you don't belong.
What?
They would remember you.
They wouldn't.
悪くな
They
い
would
じゃない
remember.
I have short hair. I look like a
You have a
completely
very-
different person.
You have a distinctive face. Whatever. Okay, you want to next time we're in town and that school's open, I bet we walk in the office and people recognize you.
That is not a bet I'm willing to take.
See?
Because I don't want to walk into a fucking school building.
Okay, that's one for you tonight. That's your one. You get R-rated movie. That's your
They would
one.
recognize me, I think.
Probably.
But the people in the office wouldn't.
Okay, the Kleinen one.
If I walked all the way to the band room, knocked on the door of the band room, she opened the door,
She would probably recognize you.
she would tell me to leave.
Yeah, she would.
Stop. She told me to get the hell out.
So the alligators here aren't aggressive either. They just kind of pay no attention to you.
And they're not surrounded by humans.
Yeah, they're just chilligators.
They're trained to hunt human.
Yeah, they're just chill gators. I like it. I don't like being attacked by alligators, not because the alligators are scary, but because I don't want to kill them. They're like important. Oh, this alligator though, he's
Amy.
an aggregator.
急がなく
So in the little challenge, you have to fight the enemies you were talking about.
バーディクト
The ones that have like a million health and have resistance.
それ
Yeah.
もみ違う
Are they
血
the
山
ones
く惜しみ
that have a million health and resistance?
終わりね
No, they're different. They're like this guy. They're
ダメ痛
you
がっちゃ
talking
い
about this guy? The challenge with the sanctified vase that I told you about?
No,
Oh,
talking about the event. There was this guy with like green wings of sorts, with like a million health.
oh, well, those are the Helitral rogues.
Oh,
They're two new enemy types that have dropped in this version.
but he took a lot of hits.
Yeah, they have a lot of health.
He was also resistant to Onimo.
Yeah, he was an Onimo. There's an Onimo and Hydro, Helitral, or Rogue. That's what you fought.
I also got 1 star on the platinum. I probably could have placed Kazuha in one of my parties to make it so I could kill the first round faster.
Yeah, we did fine if you got platinum.
What?
It's fine if you got platinum. That's what really matters. There's no extra rewards for platinum. Gold is when rewards stop coming. The rest is just like put it on YouTube or whatever. All right. Well, that seems like an important place later. All right. Well, I accidentally completed one of the trials. Apparently, there's going to be a trial for every element. That's good to know. Let's deal with this. Oh, seal fell down. Just saying for now.
It's adorable. It's one of the Disney things. Disney made these little guys.
Oh, that tree. Rastu is there, but Silestrunir. No, I can't read that fast. They really got to work on their whole pop-up dialogue issue.
Well, this seal, this seal is one of the Disney.
I know.
They have like these stackable guys,
Yeah, I remember him.
and they're kind of adorable. Especially this one. Like,
Yeah, he's super cute.
look at this.
I know. I know.
Squish it. Why are things cuter when you squish them?
I don't know. Oh,
Is that just like human love killing?
all right. Oh, there's some drum. There's a drum score here. 2 taps and a hard tap. Dendro.
捕まえたタンフッはっほっ
Tap hard. All right, that's a score. Keep that in mind. Don't know where the drum is though. We have a teleport point we can do a little thing here. Purification spring. The domain. Wow, drop some talent books. Let's skip that though for now. Not in the mood for domains. Below me is a quest. There's a dude to pick up too. Dendro. Is this going to be the trial of Dendro? It appears to be locked. Appears to be locked. Okay. Oh, there's a person over here. Not talking, not thinking about anything in particular. Ah, Paimon, it's you, Nasachuna. What are you doing here? Ah, honored envoy of Kavarina, and you too. Ah, Arvaspati and her companion, I suppose. Ah, just cast the traveler, Paimon. Since I have been given such permission, then allow me to call you by those names. Do you two remember what I mentioned earlier about how we, skeptics, have always been searching for the Cory drums? It was about them being important items for some ritual or something, yeah? Well, I can see that the proper terms were not remembered. That is the essence of the matter, yes. The two of you have been acknowledged by Kavarina's envoy, and yet you know little of our glorious history. I fear you may be led astray by heresies and heterodoxies from the forest. Allow me, then, to explain the true history of Bar Som and the Cory drums. Story time, Joy. This is no idle yarn to be told after tea. It is the tale of our meeting with the Pari, the scions of the divine bird, and the long years of war we have endured here in this land hereafter. Paimon would prefer idle yarns in that case. Long ago, our predecessors worked to quell the disaster that occurred in this land and formed a profound friendship with the Pari. Barsum's familiar had a preference for music, so we crafted Cory drums for her. During the ceremony where our bonds with the Pari were made official, 5 drums had to be gathered and played according to the scores. Though the Cory drums are long lost, the drum scores have withstood corrosion of the sandstorms. As you see, they have been almost perfectly preserved. Words shall nary describe the true magnificence of that occasion. When the Cory drum sounded, all things reverberated in unison. It felt as if their sound could freely traverse space and time. Those who witnessed it were all shaken to the core. Even the elements themselves were stirred. Sounds like a very lively time. It is a shame that we skeptics failed to pass on our legacy, resulting in the loss of all the Cory drums, and however loudly we cried out, Barsom's familiar would never again utter a word in response. Barsum's familiar? Is that the Rashnu Sarush mentioned before? Is that who you're talking about? Why wouldn't she respond to the Order of Skeptics' call? The Pari and the Order of Skeptics are both value tradition and ceremony, so there is a routine to our actions. They talk about tradition, but then they lost their drums. This is hardly a peaceful land. That such things would happen is little surprise. Okay. Seems like getting Rashnu back to the Verkush Oasis with us won't be easy. That is so. We will need to collect all the Cory drums, play them according to the score. Thankfully, I have never once given up searching for the lost drums. I have been gathering the relevant clues even before your arrival. One might have expected of you, Lord of Arshna. There's no need to flatter me, after all. If Ardaviva had not... my apologies. I refer to an elder amongst the Order of Skeptics who left for Splenderous City on his work. Like Noddles, the dratted things. This heavy responsibility would not have fallen to me otherwise. He became a light novelist? He rambled on and on about how warring against the Yai publishing house editor and opponent's ingenious invocation TCG should still be considered war. But if you ask me, he's just turning to some ridiculous old geezer. But he's still an elder who knows more about our heritage than I do, so I have to ask him for information regardless of any disagreements we may have. He's reluctant to answer my questions that don't have to do with light novels and card games, though. Took me 3 whole questions to receive a single reply. Anyway, it took me a great deal of effort just to gather clues about the Cory drums. Speaking of that, we did find Cory drums other than the one Catherine gave us. Not the whole set of 5, but still. Yay, new clues! But Yasujuna, if you had the clues all along, why didn't you go look for the Cory drums yourself? That is an easy one to answer. Traveler, it seems like you're not in possession of a vision. That's right, I'm not. And yet, you are capable of bending the elements to your will. What an enviable gift. Unfortunately, I was not blessed with such a gift. So it is good that you are here. I mean, we could save quite a bit of trouble for Lady Sarush with your help otherwise. I would have to make other arrangements. But, just as I said before, seeing that even fate is on my side. Lady Sarush, and you two, please come with me. Hidden treasures may be found closer than we think. Where'd he go? Oh, there's a... It's above us. There's a lot of tree climbing to be had. Let's just do it. Let's climb some trees.
Hi. Yatta. Sare. Hi. Yatta. Sare. Hi. Yatta. Sare. Hi. Yatta. Sare.
There it is. One of these fellows. That's strange. There's no path here at all. It seems like you're not that good of a guide, Nasujuno. There are signs of rockfall. You are observant indeed, honored envoy. I'm inclined to think that whatever monster activity caused the rocks to collapse and thus block this, well, let's just call it a path. But you leave this to me, everyone. This probably only requires a little spot to solve. Oh, yes. For safety concerns, please stand back a bit. He cleans the stone device for putting a small package inside. He fills the gap back up, retreats to a safe distance, and lights the fuse. The large rock blocking the way splinters into smaller pieces, and when the dust finally clears, a gray gate appears in its wake. Well, that is it for those stones blocking the way. Wait, there's still a gate in the way. It does seem quite sturdy. We used to be able to pass through, but as for breaking the seal on this gray gate, we will need your help, you two. Well, I guess it falls on us, huh? Oh, goodness. Baddies.
欲張る
ご安心を。
かかれ
Just guide this little fellow down here. Dendrodrum. seems like there's something beneath the sand. How about we take a closer look? Pyro, Hydro, Dendro, Cryo. It's Electro. They all feed the tree. Interesting.
Maya.
Room. That was pretty fast. This place is full of great crystals. He looks around a bit before scattering some records. It is not too far from what I expected. The mechanism that sealed the Dendro drum was once here. It has been destroyed. There are even some notes here that show that the other Kori drums might be found. After the scouring lands for days, I have finally found the Kori bonds. Alas, I lacked the strength to retrieve them. As such, I will record their locations here. There's no detailed information on the key contents of the ritual. I have drawn the following inferences from the comprehensive review of the current bodies of research. Firstly, the element of the Kori bonds which matches the element recorded on the drum score. This is obvious and requires only a rudimentary understanding. Anima and Geo drums do not exist. The reason for this merits further investigation. Secondly, the meaning behind the notation. The notation may be divided into three categories: empty, half-full, and full. My hypothesis is that the musical notes refer to three types of rhythms, namely pause, light, and heavy. Thirdly, the order of reading. Unable to be determined. If a lost Kori drum is found, one can try to read it in the usual order, just from left to right and top to bottom. As the elders put it, when the Kori drums were lost in the single night, the Order of Skeptics was overcome with grief. Losing the drums meant losing the bridge that connected them to Barsam's familiar, and from then on the young were never again able to listen to her teachings. This was a grave incident indeed. Great efforts were made to search for the drums hereafter, but few gains were made due to the obstruction posed by the defiled energies. According to the elders, this is one of those old locations. But as you have seen, those without the power to combat the brute might of defilement, those who cannot wield the elements, and those who have not obtained the trust of Kavarina's envoy, are unable to reach this place. Ardeva also attempted to retrieve the Dendro drum here in his youth. He does not succeed, and has been silent about the matter ever since. A sense of responsibility, perhaps, or was it pride that closed his mouth? You know, when you said that the Order of Skeptics had a terrible relationship with the academia, Paimon thought that you'd just all stay here. Now that there's that big hole in the sky, never mind coming back to help out. Don't you think it's kind of weird that he's just over in Sumeru City writing novels and playing cards? Perhaps he can achieve in fantasies what he could not achieve in reality. You mean writing the story of his failures into a light novel, but changing the ending? How's that supposed to solve real-life problems? People need hope in their lives, even if it isn't real. Well, Paimon thinks that sticking together is our best chance of fixing this sky hole problem. It concerns Sarouche, too, after all. Your concern, Paimon, is rather wasted on one destined for grand sacrifice as I. Or perhaps I should say that evaluating the choices, fates of others is itself an overly prideful act. Paimon just, traveler, Please help Paimon out here. We're to respect their wishes and wish them well. Aren't we supposed to ask them to leave it to us? I do thank you for your aid, of course. But do not forget, I am the main character of this hymn. Regardless, now that we know where the koi drums are specifically, we just need to retrieve them all. Although the trial here has been destroyed, that may not be the case in other places. Whether they are not shall be of little issue. Let us leave that task to my Basmati. This should be no issue for someone of her caliber, no? Of course, we're professionals, you know. In that case, you can find the other koi drums so long as you follow these notes. I'll leave that to the two of you. Good luck. Right, remember to record the drum scores on the stone walls. We'll definitely need them at some point. Right. Now we have locations to visit.
いざ
How best to record the drum scores. Let's go up and just take a picture of it.
よっ
捕まえた。
Found the first one. That was easy. Paimon has memorized it already. Light, heavy, light, heavy, gap, heavy is hydro. Is that in my inventory now? Let me check. Okay. By the tree, by the far side of the map. Okay. We're at. Let's just record this. Okay. So we need to. There's also a quest nearby. Let's record these scores first. Let's just get one thing done at a time. It's like pyro is light, heavy. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna fight us.
痛がっちゃ嫌よ。
It's futile, kids.
かかれ。
Really shouldn't bother fighting us. We're too strong for them. It's like cryo is light, gap, light, heavy. 2 more to go.
急がなくてもいいのよ。
And electro is light, gap, light, heavy. And the final one. Dendro. Light, heavy. I'm gonna look for the other drums. There's one there. There's one in there. Okay. But here, try to find our way there. No, we didn't. We actually didn't do any Hollow Knight tonight. This game got too interesting. Ooh, treasure chest. I don't think I want my speed party. I want a combat party right now.
手をつなぎましょう。
あなたの訪れは
ご助力を。
渚のリン機雷発助。あんたにやるよ。はっはっ。
Nope. Lighting all the flame altars. Plan our route to light up the mechanisms. I need a pyro unit. I probably need a pyro unit to do this. Where do I go next? No, I don't know. No, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I sell one. I don't even know where the things are. Is it up here? I don't know what to do. 7 altars? Oh goodness. It's 2. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna have to try again.
よし出発だ冒険だ冒険
We're gonna fail. We've already failed. Okay. 7 altars. Why are they? Oh, there's some more altars. Okay, there's some here. The last one is up here. Yes. No.
冒険だ冒険よし出発だ
Literally don't know where they are. Just not seeing them, I guess. Up here?
うわー冒険だ冒険へっ
Almost failed. Okay.
よし出発だ冒険だ冒険
They're all on this side for sure. This way. See close. Alright.
冒険だ冒険
He's gonna help us. Oh, go up here now.
よし出発だ冒険だ冒険よし出発だ
There was one up here. Okay.
冒険だ冒険
Where? Oh, up here? Okay, here we go. Alright. Oh, we didn't do it on our own. You had to use the help of the little lady. So I could have used a different. Didn't need that 515 to do it. It's another drone down. Last drone's over here somewhere. So, Dendro, Pyro, Electro. This will be the Electro trial. How many of those things do I have, by the way? 5. I need one more to get a bonus. Oof. Baddie's guarding it. Literal rogue. Hi, dude. How's it going?
しっかり立ってな。痛がっちゃいないよ。捕まえた。
Electro trial time. Well, the Electro trial entail definitely an Electro-filled area. We have to deal with Bale Thunder? Oh my gosh, how do we have to deal with Bale Thunder? Looks like there's a chance. All right.
Yeah. ソーランの憩い。手をつなぎましょう。せ。は。た。
厄払い。や。邪魔をするな。
これこそが知恵の伝道。
どの目が出るかしら。は。よっ。
That was just a combat trial. Makes sense. Pick pulse. Read all for Corey. Speak pulso. I don't even know what that means. Must be some musical term that I'm not familiar with. Let's turn to this guy. Now I'll have to figure out the scores. Let's see. Next week, we need to put the chord drums back in their original places before performing the piece according to the scores on the stone walls, right? Rashmi will definitely be happy to answer us when she hears her favorite music. Do excuse my presumption, but the ritual bound by the Order of Skeptics to the Pari is one of great significance. I think that it would only be proper if the Order of Skeptics regulation, if it is Vinapati, that is to say, myself, were to preside over it. Eh? But we're the ones that got all the 5 Cory drops. Even if you are Lady Sarush's Basmati, I believe this to be out of line, or should I call this prideful presumption upon her favor. Lady Sarush is covering as envoy, She might have behaved more amicably to the two of you on account of your aid in fulfilling her destined mission. Yet this is a manifestation of her virtue, and not any credit to yours. Do not forget your place. Give praise and stand in awe of her every action, as you should. That's what you say. But even though Sarush always acts at high and mighty, Paimon doesn't think she's all that great or distant from us. That does not sound like something that shall be written into a hymn of praise. Well, I'd say it's praise enough by Paimon standards. Well, what about you then, traveler? Do you desire? Do you want to play the Kori drums and awaken the familiar bosom for me? I have learned many forest tunes from the Aranara. Yep, and the Arana sure do love music, and since Rashnu is someone who will respond to humans who call out to her using the music of the Kori drums, she's definitely a music-loving Pari, too. Huh? Yeah. Well, Paimon wonders if she'll enjoy Ariana music, too. Aranara. Oof. The musical scores of the Kori drums cannot be compared to some forest ditties. They are part of the Order of Skeptics tradition. Perhaps I should be the one to perform instead, rather than let outsiders do it. Nasuna, you have merely understood this task from mere writings. The way I see it, would she, experienced in the performing arts as she is, not be the more reliable choice? The principles are the same. This should be no problem. But no buts. So I have decided, and so it shall be. Traveler shall do this deed. Well, if you say so, Sarush, then leave it to us. Just relax. Now, Sejuna, we know the Kori drums are very important. The traveler's not going to ruin them or anything. Next, we need to go to Kori drums according to their attributes, and then perform according to the scores. All right. All right, so we're going to go one after another and place the right one. So this one is... Doesn't say what element it is. Electro. Inventory. The electro score is tap, 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 gap, tap, plunge. I think it. Oh, they give us the ability to jump really high. Okay, I get it now. All right. I'm like, I'm gonna have to climb on something? No, it's fine. All right. Dendro. Next score. Dendro is tap, 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 plunge. Okay.
Yeah.
Tap. Tap. Tap.
Yep.
Plunge. Okay. Cool. Hydro. Tap, plunge, gap, plunge. Tap. Plunge. Gap. Fun. Oh, did it wrong. Tap. Oh gosh, no timing. Okay. Tap. Ugh. Don't do double attack. Ugh. Tap. Plunge. Gap. Plunge. There we go. Music's really getting lively. Pyro is tap, 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 plunge. Tap. 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 Okay. Cryo. Tap, gap, tap, plunge. Tap. Ah, don't do that. Tap. Gap. Tap. Plunge. There we go. It's lighting up in recognition. Oh, Barsum's familiar has answered our call. He must be Rashnu. Don't you think she needs... she seems kind of tired, though? Looks like we might need to help her out somehow. This is Rashnu indeed, but... perhaps we could have a nice meal. That's right. Grub, meat, veggies, sweet, salty. Oh, what should we get? Actually, hang on. Do Pari even enjoy human food at all? Perhaps a repeat performance shall do. So noisy. So sleepy. I kind of thought this might go differently, you know? Like a moving reunion after many years. Not gonna happen. You are Sarush. I recognize you. That's right. This is my Vaspati, the traveler, and her companion, Paimon. And that is the Nasura of the Order of Skeptics. The Skeptics, Vashman. I do not wish to know about these human affairs. Humans and their drums are so noisy. I threw them into 3 different places so I could sleep in peace. Wait, so this was a misunderstanding? Well, that's one huge misunderstanding, wouldn't you say? Even Paimon doesn't do that. How? Our descendants recorded this ever so clearly. Nor did Lady Sarush say anything against this. You must have slumbered too long here, Rashnu, mudding your memory of these affairs. Surely scattering of the Korribants was meant to select those who might clear the trials, with those who could not solve such small problem proving unfit to call themselves Vasmati. For how then could they aid me in my great work of extinguishing the sign of Aphosia? The sign. Oh, I'm so tired. But this is not the time to sleep. Yes, you see, the traveler truly deserves the title of Vaspati. She has helped me immensely, but her help alone is not enough. Rashnu, I feel yours as well. I get it. It was Zervan who... She too approves of me, of course. All right, Rashnu. Will you come with me to the Varkashuna Oasis?
Yeah, well, it's not possible.
Possum's familiar. Please wait. I have many queries regarding the skeptics' traditions.
Human business. Later, perhaps. We can talk later. Perhaps after I sleep for a bit. Maybe then.
Nasrullah, do not you have other things to attend to? We can save your business or Thrashnu for another day. Yes, I will return to camp to accomplish that what I should. You know, Paimon kind of feels bad for Nastuna right now. I'm afraid there's nothing we can get into. Yeah, Nasuna and Sarush have known each other for a long time. They can settle this stuff between them, can't they? Whatever the case, if you'll come with us, the Varkashak Oasis Rashnu, Sarosh will be one step closer to getting the chaplet.
Together? Now.
Yeah, let's go together.
Going together with humans. All right.
Be on a hill. Time to speak to Zervin again. Gotta remember which voice I gave Zervin. He's a little older. Be a little bit of a more raspy voice.
Well, now, if it isn't Zorush and her Basmati, you sure did come back quickly. Well, this might sound rude. You have exceeded my expectations.
Whether it be foolish Mihir or ignorant Rashnu, I have personally saved them and brought them to our sea of flowers. You will see me in a different light now, I trust, Elder. Paimon thinks it's more accurate to say that we saved them together. The Traveler put in tons of work, too. You speak too much. I was planning to elevate you, too, in the position of my Basmati. But you will be so petty, pale floater. Seems I must reconsider my decision. Whoa, actually, never mind. Who wants to be your Basmati anyway? Now it may seem strange for you to say so, but I believe myself and my Basmati to be of the same root and stem, indivisible. And just as the heroes of legend should have many helpers, my Basmati's work shall also count for my glory. It also goes without saying that Pari, who shall do such supreme deeds as I, will not peddle in the foolishness that is stealing another's credit. Therefore, Basmati, mine, feel free to add your deeds to the hymn, for thus shall my great dear Dean see all the greater for it. By your leave, your grace. Oh, stop it with the silly roleplay already. That's right. We're quite used to you talking like this, Sarush. But Zervin's right there, over there, looking at us like we're a bunch of idiots. Well, then, let us not speak of things unrelated. Just as we agreed before, Elder, you can give me the twin horn chaplet now, yes? Well, we did, but I can't give you the chaplet. Wait, you're going back on your word? Now the chaplet is a symbol of Katarina's recognition. How could it be given away on private whims? Amidst the countless boats of Kavarina created by the transformed divine bird, only we Pari have been blessed with intelligence.
It is thus that we are able to communicate with the remaining consciousness within the mother tree and guide the power of Katarina. But not all Pari might possess such authority. Only the bloom gods, whose prove worthy successors to the divine bird's aspirations and have the courage to seek that wish through, may gain the chaplet, the crown that contains wisdom. Come then, pray along with me to the invincible Katarina. If you have been acknowledged, then our god will grant you the chaplet herself. Zervan recites the words of an ancient hymn, and Sarush joins her. It is as if 1,000 birds sing out at once, and as if 100 flowers respond. Whoa, she got her crown. Yay, she got the thing. Have to re-equip her, I think. Sarush has obtained the twin horn chaplet with Zervan as her witness. Re-equip. A Pari born for the Orchestra Oasis, Sarush is a bloom guard acknowledged by the Katarina. Having formed a connection with one whom she trusts, Sarush now traverses a land blessed by Katarina alongside her Basmati. She got herself a helmet. Good for her. Oh, the tablet just grows out of your head? Well, this didn't quite go as I thought, but I guess you're the twin horn chaplet now, Sarush. You look much more reliable than before. Aha, of course. I am the destined bloom god after all. Now I need only offer myself a sacrifice to extinguish the sign of Ephosia. There you go, ruining our impression of you right away. But since you've got the chaplet, Sarush, now we can go find the great song of Katarina thing, right? Paimon remembers Nasajuna saying that all we need to do is collect enough of those great songs if we want to perform the rite of his, and then we can pass through the darkness. But who knows if his words can be relied on or not? That is the rite of Chinvat. Now, this is Nasjuna. Now, is this Nasjuna you speak of from the Order of Skeptics? To think that any human remembers that rite. I thought it had been lost. I did once travel alongside of human heroes to cross the darkness through the rite and cleanse the impurities tainting the mother tree. Hey, looks like he wasn't mistaken then. But when that happened, I was the only one who personally used the Katarina to repair the seal that held the darkness at bay. Later, I was the one who fused the strongest Katarina collected there into the 5 great songs, which I used to purify the land. The skeptics should not have knowledge of the great song's existence if they relied merely on their traditional records. Maybe Nasajuna's just that interested in researching the documents. Maybe there were some documents he found elsewhere that you don't know about, Zervan. That would make him all the more suspicious. As I understand it, there are indeed others who would be interested in the great songs. All the same, with you there, I believe that such small matters should be of no obstacle. In any case, Sarush, it has only just obtained the tablet and cannot collect enough Katarina. If we wish to conduct the rite of Chinvat now, we will need the power of the great songs. At that time, after I first scattered the monsters that had invaded our Sea of Flowers, the great songs were scattered across the land. it only one was hidden by me within the waters of the Sunyata Lake here, kept away for a future time of need. Now that Sarush has attained the authority to touch the great songs, you can first go to obtain this one. As for the rest, you shall have to seek them out yourself. Safeguard them well, do not let them fall into the hands of suspicious people. I would also ask that you take care of Sarush for me. Though she may have obtained the acknowledgement of Kavarina, I fear that wisdom and intelligence have never been prerequisites for becoming a Bloom God.
Yeah.
So many mints. Guessing the songs are down here, but that's just a guess. Aracuda in chat. Oh my. Look at that big guy. Whoa, something weird came out of the lake. Is that a great song, Kavarina? You know, it looks kind of cute, actually. It's a lot bigger than the Kavarina we've seen previously. Maybe we could just call it a great Kavarina for short. Paimon didn't think something this cute could be good at cleansing the impurities, though. Well, we do have another cutie on a powerful cutie on our side, don't we? Pleasing to the ear, those words are not. But I shall take it that your praise my majesty nonetheless. Alright, the great songs of Kavarina are the physical manifestations of Kavarina's month, collected and fused by the first party within the flowery seas and used to cleanse the land of impurity. The power of Kavarina creates a barrier in its area. Only a party with the twin horn chaplet can touch them. Sarush, with the chaplet, may use her power to collect them. One down. Well, that's one great Kavarina down. Next we just... Wait, just a moment. We don't know where the rest are, do we? No need to fret. I have already commanded Nasarena regarding this matter. He already knows where the other four may be found. We need only have him guide us. Well, you doubt my judgment? Well, Paimon just thinks that Nasajuna's documents aren't all that reliable. This is different from the matter of the drums. The location of the great songs of Kavarina were not found by consultation of the skeptics' traditions, but through Nasruna's own painstaking studies. Apart from the ones locked within the ruins, I have personally checked the rest. There will be no errors. Be assured, Père Floater, I am the destined Bloom God now. Would I make such mistakes? All right, then. Paimon's not very assured, mind you, but we can always ask Najuna first and stuff. Didn't he say he'd meet us at the camp? Such considerations are unnecessary. Yours is to simply follow me and record my accomplishments.
Here's the real test to see if these people are actually my friends. People I'm in a Discord chat with.
Yeah.
I sent a screenshot of a Discord chat
Uh-huh.
because I thought it would be funny. And it's a screenshot of the chat
Mm-hmm.
of the Discord server that we're in, but it got deleted.
Uh-huh.
So I screenshotted a section that got deleted as a joke, and it
Yeah.
had message from block user in it.
Uh-huh.
And then they're like, "Who did you block?"
Yeah.
And I responded with who I blocked and why I blocked them.
Right. And now you're
The
gonna
person
see
who
it.
owns the server is like, "Yeah, I respect that decision."
Oh, there you go.
But it's the owner of the server is not the people.
I know.
They all act individually. It's not like a cult.
I know. I know. I know how Discord servers can be healthy ones.
What?
I know how healthy ones can be. Where's the thingy for it though? I see the target, but I don't see the plant that you used to shoot it with. Is it hiding up top, maybe?
Yep.
There it is.
Okay.
My bad. There was a little zippity do line. And you gotta go up on it. There's the zip line.
See? 財を得る方法あり。急がなくてもいいのよ。
さらば背が伸びる品はあるか？
This is like a smorgasbord of old puzzle types. It's like every little possible quest puzzle from previous areas all nestled into one little spot. Bloop. Ooh, there's a bloop. Bloopity bloop bloop. And all my bloops. I haven't visited the bloop tree in a while. Should probably drop off all my bloops.
ほいせい
First to wipe out these Fatui though. Switch parties.
ご安心を。
しっかり立ってな。かかれ。捕まえた。 急がなくてもいいのよ。糸よ、工作せよ。ほっふっはっ。
知識はあなたにも。称賛すべき好奇心ね。
Nice. Good stuff. Interesting over here. Ooh, another race. Or at least a piece of a race. Like the end of a race, actually. Alright, well, we'll do this race as Nahida. So it looks like it's more of a...
称賛すべき好奇心ね。
See, CV 35. And it's still got one level left. Nice. Ooh, another drum song. Cool. Ooh, and there's a little dude in a cage. That's not nice. Don't put him in cages, please.
かかれ。捕まえた。産卵せし罪に言葉なき手がかり。急がなくてもいいのよ。
You're gonna open the door for us. I'm gonna play the little song here. Alright. Light gap. Light gap. Heavy gap. Heavy gap. Light gap. Light gap.
よっ。
Heavy gap. Heavy gap. Nice.
塵も積もれば山となる。
Good to have. Get some artifacts out of it too. Decent artifacts to burn, but decent nonetheless. It's still nice. Is this gonna lead us? Ooh, more drums. This will reveal the score. Yes, it will. All right. Gap, heavy, gap, 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 light, gap, heavy, gap, heavy, light. Oh, sorry, no. Gap, heavy, gap, light, gap, light, gap, heavy. Gap, heavy, gap, light, gap, light, gap.
よっ
Nice.
塵も積もれば山
Good
とな
deal.
る
That it? That all there is to do here? Nothing else to do with this guy? I fade when I get out of the bar. Yep. He did. Alright, well that was fun. Not really plot progressing, but fun. Oh, is there a door up there? Yeah, let's go take the door. Oh, hey guys. What's up, dude?
やっぱれ
Break all the pots. Get a chest. Yay. I just love that.
やっ
Hey, welcome in, James. Good morning. Good afternoon. Welcome to my stream. Haven't seen you in a little while. I've been kind of busy. I'm either streaming or I'm editing or I'm working. Thanks for coming in. How is your day treating you? Beginning of your Sunday. You've been taking some time off. That's fine. Nothing wrong with taking time off. It's good to take care of yourself. I have noticed in my... It's only 7 a.m. and you have to go to work for a meeting. Oh no, a Sunday work meeting? That isn't fun. Yeah.
いい天気
I
だ
have noticed in my
ただ
experience in Twitch over the last,
私の考えすぎだといいけど
what is it, 7 months? I've unfortunately seen a lot of people I like burn out. And it's good to take care of yourself. It's good to take a break. I'd hate for you to burn out like some of the folks I've seen. So look forward to having you rest and don't worry about it. I've changed up my stream a little bit. So I'm doing silly voices now. Yeah, I know, and it's fun to watch you stream. You put on a good show. It's fun to hang out with you. So I've started doing silly voices for the unvoiced quests in Genshin, and I am absolutely loving doing silly voices. I don't have any silly voices to do right now because I'm just doing exploration, but I have added silly voices to my repertoire. I'm also gonna upload the ones that are unspoken. I'm gonna upload. Oh my goodness, that was quite a while back. I'm gonna include stream audio on some of the story uploads that I do for the unspoken
今回も
quests.
うまくいきそうだな
Yeah, and usually when I upload to YouTube story content, I just trim all that stuff out. But starting now, actually starting they come out tomorrow. Let me. I've always loved to plug my YouTube channel, but my Hollow Knight playthrough is going to start coming out in a couple days. I think it premieres on Monday, and I am doing voices for Hollow Knight as well. So when those come out, you want to see my silly Hollow Knight voices, you should check it out. subscribe. But yeah, doing voices is really fun. I know that you do voices as well. And I've been doing voices for this quest, and I have a whole like catalog of, well, what does this character sound like, and what does that character sound like? And so I've been having fun with that. It's just been a blast. And like once you get past that initial like embarrassment of doing fun voices, it really adds to the experience as the player to read everything out like that. And I know that you do that.
Yes.
So you're partially the reason that I'm doing voices, is having watched your streams and enjoying you doing the voice lines for like the Ni no Kuni game and stuff like that. So you've kind of inspired me to step up my game and do silly voices. So, well, not necessarily that yours are silly, but mine are certainly silly. But yeah, try to bring up my game and stuff like that, which is always good. Right now it's mostly just exploration, but if you get more, yeah, your mind. Okay, you'll admit that yours are silly too. Okay, good. Well, I didn't want to presume to say yours were silly, but yeah, silly voices are the best. So yeah, so doing the silly voices and having a lot of fun with that. So that's cool. What's going on here? Ooh, investigate. What is here? Oh, it's just some money. Okay. Yeah, they released a lot of new content for Genshin this last week, and I'm really enjoying it. I actually planned on playing some Hollow Knight tonight, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's just going to be Genshin tonight, because I really got wrapped up in the story here of this unvoiced quest. So we're trying to solve that. That is the current quest. There's a hole in the sky, and like corrupting darkness is coming down, and then there's the tree that's pushing back on it. You should totally try this game out, like especially at this point of the game. Like I started at release, so I had a lot of idle time because the game releases content every like 50 days. But at this point of the time, there's so much game to play. You don't even need to put money in. You can just you'll get free wishes and free stuff. It's not, see, that's the thing, is it's not really pay to win. There's definitely, you can pay to get more out of it. You can pay to get really good scores on Spiral Abyss, but you do not need money. So everything you do in Genshin gives you these things called Primogems, right? And so that's the little icon in the top right. So picking up treasure chests gives you Primogems. Doing quests gives you Primogems. Doing events doing Primogems. Doing dailies that are called commissions gives you Primogems. All of that stuff is free. You just play the game and you get Primogems, and then you spend your Primogems and you save them up. Like you find a character that you really like I really like this character, Nahida. So you save up your Primogems for however long you play, and you collect lots of treasure quests, you do lots of quests, and you do stuff. And then when you find someone that's really like, this is an amazing banner, it's got really good stuff, this is when you spend your free to play or your free Mogems on it. And that is how you get your new people. But you don't have to pay to do it. You just have to play the game. And at this point, the number of free wishes that are just scattered across the map in terms of side quests and story quests and treasure chests and stuff, like there's enough to basically, if you just played the game, you'd get all you want. So just like I'm gonna make a wish here. So it's 160 for each wish. Treasure chests are worth 2, 5, 10, or 20 Primogems, and the density of chests would make Breath of the Wild feel bad about themselves. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to do. And it's fun, and like, sure, like if you come to the game with the perspective of I'm supposed to get every character, then yeah, you're gonna end up spending money. But that's not necessarily enjoyment. Like I have lots of characters, I'll say that, but like a lot of the 5 stars I have, I'm trying to get to the character archive. A lot of the 5 stars I have, I don't play very much. So like I don't have any of the ones grayed out, and I'm fine without them. And then some of them I have that I wished for and maybe even paid money for, I don't play very often. I don't play Albedo very often. I don't play Tartagula very often. I don't play Ducal at all. There's another Ito. I don't play Ito a lot. I have them, but really I focus on kind of my primary. Yeah, there's so many people. I just focus on my primary teams that I like, and like I like Yelan. That's just this lady here. She's a bow user. She's pretty cool. I like Yelan. I like Kazuha. The other two are 4 stars, so they just kind of come with normal wishes. They're just in a standard banner. You get normal wishes just by you get standard banner wishes by just like leveling up characters. You get free wishes for that. You get wishes for like doing the battle pass, and they have a free tier on the battle pass that just gives you wishes to go on the standard banner. And so I will say that like I pulled because of the early game. I pulled for characters that I regret. But in general, I've just been focusing on the characters I really like, and it's really fun, and I enjoy them. And you still get to talk with and do quests with characters that you don't have in your possession. You just can't fight with them. That's it. So you don't even really miss out on their story if you don't have them. It's not like you have to pull the character to unlock their story. Their story is part of the story. If you want to control the character, you have to buy them, or buy them. You have to wish for them. But if you don't, it's fine. Just enjoy their story and move on. I would encourage you, if you do start, before you pull for anything other than the starting wish that they give you, the Noel wish, hook up with me on the Zero Limits Gaming Genshin channel, and we can chat about what characters are fun and what characters are kind of duds. Because unfortunately, Genshin has been releasing some very niche characters that are a little bit more predatory. I would say like Sino and Nilo are 2 that are really good with hyper investment, but you'd actually have to get money in the game to get any benefit out of them. But there are plenty of characters that you can just one copy is enough, and they're awesome and they're fun, and they do stuff like leap into the air and stuff like that. And do all sorts of cool abilities and things. And they're fun to play and fun to do overworld with. So I would encourage you to hook up with me or Mackenzie and ask questions about, should I pull for this banner? Is it worth my Primogems if I want to be a free to play to pull on this? And we'll do our best to guide you in the right direction, because there are definitely bad pulls and there's traps, but with a community of people chatting with you, you can definitely be okay. Yeah, so just we have a Genshin channel on Zero Limits dedicated to this. Well, not dedicated to answering those questions, but I moderate at Zero Limits, and I'm on there often. And if you tag me, of course, I'll answer. And so always willing to help players that want to play. And me and Mackenzie. Oh, you're not a part of Zero Limits. Oh, you should join. Here, just a minute. You should totally join. This is not a streaming server. This is just a server that's dedicated to gaming. We do support some streamers, but it's mostly a gaming focused streamer. Those are my personal Discords. You want to have a Discord. You want to go ahead and click on that link to join Zero Limits. And so, yeah, it's gaming, which includes streaming, but it's not like PBS where it was like streaming. It's not like that at all. It is a gaming for gamers by gamers. We have different genres and stuff like that. So like the Genshin and stuff. We've got RPGs and shooters. We have tournaments and things like that. So yeah, please feel free to join up. It's weird that you're not part of it, because I think Wince might be. I don't know. Maybe I've been chatting with Wince somehow. Maybe I was just chatting him through your server, but give it a shot. And if nothing else, just give yourself the Genshin role, and then you'll put in the Genshin channels, and then you can chat with me about Genshin if you want to try it out. I think it's a super fun game. And so I always encourage, and then both me and Mackenzie, if remember Mackenzie, we're definitely trying to get folks to understand how to best free to play the game and not get trapped in the pay to win stuff, which you can get wrapped up in. And actually, I've had friends of mine who approached the game
from the this is a gacha game perspective, and they didn't enjoy it. They paid money and they didn't get the enjoyment they were hoping for, because this isn't a game that you pay to get enjoyment. This is a game that you play to get enjoyment. And the more you play, the more you enjoy it. At least that's been my experience. So definitely we're there to support you in a way to have. But yeah, enjoy your meeting. Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping in, and I hope to see you around both in your server and in Zero Limits, hopefully, and we can chat more later. Yeah, of course. You'll keep me posted. Awesome. Very, very good. Yeah, see you soon. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate getting a chance to chat with you. Right. And now we're on to more silly voices. Hopefully. Get some silly voices action here. Read this guy's mind first. Why isn't Sarush back yet? I shouldn't have trusted them. Okay. Lady Sarush, your presence in form is most astounding indeed. Gazing upon your mighty form, I know in my heart that you must be been crowned the bloom god of the Pari, and acknowledged by all. Startle not, human. This was my calling from the beginning. Of course. Such majesty is only to be expected of the honored envoy, one who shall obtain the great songs of Cavarina and extinguish the sign of Aphosia. Indeed, your words are much suited to be inscribed on the hymns that shall be written in mine honor. Vestuna's still his usual self. Paimon's not sure how to feel about this. Ah, yes, Vaspati Paimon, you too deserve thanks in this matter. Though your endeavors are not but the afterglow of the envoy's mighty works, your labor, Lady Sarush's successful obtaining her crown shall not be avoided. That's not how it went, buddy, but let's just take this as your way of saying thanks. Our mission is now to search for the great songs of Cavarina, and the long-awaited rite may be performed. Speaking of the great songs, they are inexorably linked to the destiny of us skeptics. Oh wait, story time again? But Zervin said that you guys shouldn't know about the great song's existence, you know? Yes, it is indeed true that the ancient rites have stopped being passed down through our order. If I had relied solely on our traditions, I suspect that even the rite of Chinvat might still be shrouded in mystery. But I gained access to a large pack of long-lost documents from a very learned scholar. That was where I learned about the great songs. Those documents recorded a great number of things that the traditional hymns of our order had never written of. That also inspired me to the desire to reform our order. That doesn't really help, you know. Your traditions are really pretty suspect. How are we supposed to trust these documents then? They might have come out of nowhere for all we know. Enough. These sideshows are not fit to be written into my songs. If you so wish to tell the truth from falsehood, then let us go see for ourselves rather than quibble here. Why, if I do not offer myself up as sacrifice to save this land soon, those who come after may read these texts and suspect that I was a spirit of laxity. No. How could that be? I do not believe that anyone would hold such contemptuous thoughts. Paimon thinks you just want us to hurry up and collect those great Cavarina, Sarush. Wait, since when did Paimon become your translator? To think that you, pale floater, should understand my thoughts best. Since it's your command, great envoy, allow me to lead the way.
It seems you have obtained one of the great songs. It is just as well, then, that I have discovered the locations of the remaining 4. Although I have not been to those underground ruins myself, I am as familiar with them as I am with this camp. That seems like an overstatement, but all right. Well, the great songs are items that I do desire to win, especially after all that effort. Well, let's not speak of unrelated matters. Come with me, everyone. All right, and actually, with that, we're probably going to wrap up. Ooh, there's a little mini quest down there. Oof. That seems like a scary place. Oof. We're actually going to call it. This is getting late. I'm getting tired. I'm going to call it for the night. See if I have any resin to take care of. And then probably raid out to somewhere. I got 20. That might be enough for one more run. Tomorrow's Sunday. It's fine. I don't need to. All right. No, with that. Oh, I do need to go to my teapot, though.